¿Mantener o vender a Luis Diaz? Esa es una de las preguntas que se han hecho varios de los canales de hinchas de Liverpool, especialmente Copich TV, que dedicó un buen pedazo a hablar de Luis Diaz. Incluso mezclaron a Gakpo y que si uno es mejor que el otro, todo eso. Van a verlo ahora traducido y subtitulado para que sepan todo lo que dijeron. Preparen el corazón porque dicen cosas fuertes. Drifty, que es usualmente el que lo defiende, se aleja de la charla, incluso se desaparece por un rato porque ya como que se dio por vencido, ya no puede defenderlo más. Así que esperen eso, no voy a dar mi comentario después del video, quiero ser corto en esto, no quiero aburrirlos porque parece que los aburrí en el capítulo 1, este es el capítulo 2 de estas charlas, el capítulo 1 está aquí si quieren ir a verlo. Parece que no les gustó mucho porque no lo vieron tanto y no hubieron tantos likes, así que voy a hacer este video, si este video funciona y lo ven más, hago el tercer capítulo. Si no, voy a cambiar de rumbo, voy a hablar de otras cosas, voy a hacer otros videos sobre rumores, fichajes y pues ya se viene la selección Colombia, todo eso. Así que eso voy a hacer. Si este video no funciona, el capítulo 3 y 4 mueren aquí. Así que disfruten este por lo menos. Ahí los dejo. No olviden de suscribirse, darle like al video, eso me ayuda mucho. Los likes me ayudan mucho. Esto es Golazo. Ahí los dejo con el video. Y como les dije, preparen el corazón. Hay cosas bastante fuertes que nos duelen, nos da rabiecita y espero sus comentarios. Quiero saber qué es lo que piensan de todo esto. Ahí está.
For production, Gakpo is a better left winger than Diaz. He gives more production. He just does.
No, he does, but we even discussed this on Months. Big up Months. We discussed it on Months. He doesn't have a history of producing either, though.
But hear the joke, though. Diaz has played something like 2,500 minutes in the Prem, and Gakpo's played like 1,000 less. They both got the same amount of goals. That's crazy to me. Gakpo has more to his game. The thing is, you lose Diaz. This is the problem.
No. I'm not going to go that far.
Bruv?
Can I ask you a question then? Let's say we didn't sign another attacker this summer.
No,
and would you have Gakpo just starting left winger?
Gakpo should be starting over Diaz, I think, Stan, right now.
So he'd be a starting left winger. Do you trust that Gakpo can help us win the league if he's a starting left winger for Liverpool?
Yeah, I can.
If we were to get a new left winger, who would you rather keep out of the two, Gakpo or Diaz?
Oh, I'd rather keep Gakpo over Diaz. I've said this already.
Okay, what are we saying for Diaz then?
I would keep Diaz.
I'm 50-50 on Diaz. I've got to be honest.
I'm looking at it like if Liverpool was to get a forward or two forwards, shall we say, I reckon you're better off getting a striker and a right winger rather than a left winger.
The only thing that worries me about the Diaz situation is whether he wants
you're
to
gang
go.
for that. You're gang.
Like if he wants to go, I don't want to keep a player who wants to go. That's the only thing I'll say about the Diaz situation.
I'll ask you guys again. Between Gakpo and Diaz, do you trust them to deliver enough from a left wing standpoint for us to win?
Yes, because Gakpo should be playing flipping left wing and not left centre mid, not centre forward, not right wing. So yes. Just play him left wing, bro.
I don't think you get enough out of Diaz and Gakpo throughout a season for us to win the league.
I'll say this as well that people won't like. I think Gakpo gives more production than Diaz.
Are you're both keeping Diaz, yeah?
Do you know what? I was thinking of selling him. Yeah. I was thinking of selling him, you know, because I'm thinking Diaz is like an enigma, bro. Because he's not, for me, he's not clinical. After his injury, I don't think he's clinical. I feel like after the injury, his game has changed as well. He's not as explosive and kind of jinky type play. He still does his thing, but I feel like he's not as decisive, can hold on to the ball a bit too much. But he can offset a defense with his dribbling, so to speak. And like, yeah, he can do that. But I just feel like his production for the minutes that he has, he should be doing better. That's why I'm thinking, like, have I gone a bit too thing by saying straight away keep? But you can't loan him because he's 27. It's either keep or sell.
I'm selling Diaz.
Bro. I originally said keep, but now I'm thinking of it. I'm like, can we upgrade on Diaz? We can upgrade on. I mean, we can upgrade
absolutely
on.
We can.
Diaz,
we absolutely can.
Diaz is I don't know, man.
We absolutely can upgrade on Luis Diaz. Excellent player to watch.
How old is Gakpo? How old is Gakpo?
I think 24, 25.
Yeah, I hate.
The age thing's not the thing for me though, man.
No. Do you know? No. Should I tell you why? The reason why it's for me, especially looking at the two, I don't think Diaz is going to get any better, in my opinion. I think this is what you see is what you get. I think Cody can get better though. That's just my opinion. I think Diaz is having a battle where is he going to be the same player when he first walked into Liverpool? I don't know if he can do that anymore because of the injury that he had. People might not realize it, but he not as confident. Still confident, but not as confident. It's fine margins.
I understand both sides of the argument.
It's fine margins, bro.
Gakpo 23, Diaz 27. The people are saying so. I
there's
get
a
your
4-year gap.
argument
Yeah,
of them being a lot younger.
Remember, we're being harsh here because we want to be the best. We're not being harsh here because we think either are
This
bad
is my
players.
point. Yeah, like not once have we said any of these players are rubbish.
Diaz is a good player, but what I'm saying is we could probably upgrade. You know what? I'm saying sell Diaz. Sell Diaz. I'm saying sell Diaz. We can upgrade on Diaz.
Is that your final answer? Because you've got the swaying vote, you know, Matt. Here.
Yeah, I know. Remember, I told you I'm moving like Two-Face today. Because at first I said keep, and now I'm saying sell. That just shows how conflicted I am, though, and it just goes to show you I do rate the player, but I'm trying to think what's best for Liverpool.
Gakpo can't be 23. We signed him at 23. Can't be 23.
Well, he's got to be about 25.
It must be at least
24, 25. No, Gakpo must be 25.
They're both backup left wingers, so one of them's got to go, in my opinion. The reason I'm keeping Gakpo, as you said, Matt, I think he gets you better numbers, even though I think Diaz is the better player.
Gakpo would give more production. That's what I'm trying to say. He'll give more production.
But he'd also be way more frustrating than Diaz, in my opinion, because there's going to be games where just pass him by.
Sell him. Sell.
Can you argue that Gakpo and Diaz have pretty much had a similar time at the club? And let me land here. Diaz was pretty much injured for a whole season. We signed him in January, we signed Gakpo in January. This was the first full season for both of them, really. Not really. It genuinely was the first full season for both. Plus, Diaz went through what he went through as well with his dad. Isn't there an argument to say they've both been at the club for a similar amount of time, or both played a similar amount of football at the club? And if that's the case, Diaz has scored 15 goals in his tenure at Liverpool. Gakpo, who's also played as a striker, has got how many for Liverpool in the league since he's been here? Maybe around the same amount.
The thing is,
Gakpo, either way, I don't think they're not clinical enough to be starting starting wingers for us.
Gakpo's never really played left wing though up until back end of the season, though, isn't it? Really?
No, true.
And that's when you start to see the real Gakpo. Do you know, is Gakpo got a bit more variety, bro? Like at least Gakpo will cross. Diaz just does the drifting thing, drifting until he can't drift no more.
I'd also say,
and then the decision's gone. Then like he made the wrong decision or something. I don't know, man. I don't know.
I think one of them has to go. If we didn't need so many other things filled in the summer, I would sell both.
No, I'm selling one, bro. I'm selling Diaz. I know it might be a bit of a unpopular opinion because Diaz is a good player, but production should be better for the player that he is.